Welcome to the session 5 of Learning Basic Economics. The economics everybody should know. So, this is the session 5. We have completed 4 sessions already, and today is a very important and interesting topic the worth of money, one of humanity's greatest inventions. Imagine a world with no cash, no bank accounts, no UPI, no credit cards, no points. How do you buy food? How do you pay rent? How would business operate? For most of human history, money did not exist. They used to do barter. So, yet people still needed to trade. Today's session is a story of how humanity invented one of its most powerful technologies, money. So, life before money. Before money, people used barter. Barter means exchanging one good directly for another. Examples: fish or rice, milk for vegetables, fish for rice. That's trade fish. So 2 pieces of fish, one ketchup rice. Like that. Milk for vegetables, tools for clothing. Simple, right? Not exactly, not at all simple. Barter creates huge problems because there is no such standard. Uh, what could be exchanged with what and things like that you can understand. So the double coincidence of one's problem. Imagine you have 10 chickens. You want shoes to wear. You find a shoemaker. The problem is the shoemaker doesn't want chickens. So the shoemaker might not, he could be vegetarian. He doesn't want chickens. And how can I buy soup from our shoemaker who is a vegetarian by selling chickens? What does he do with that? Maybe he wants wheat. So the trade fails. Right. So it will be a trouble for him to take chickens and sell it to some other guy who exchanges wheat for chickens. So the trade fails. Now, double coincidence of wants. For barter to work, you must want what the other person has. They must want what you have. This becomes very difficult in large societies. This is really difficult. Imagine buying a laptop through barter. Suppose a laptop costs 50,000 rupees. Without money, you might need books, rice, vegetables, tools. So many things that cost 50,000 rupees, and you have to carry all of that to a laptop shop, and you get so many things which you have. You don't have anything expensive like gold or something. So you have vegetables, fruits, rice, goats. So you take all of that, go to a shop and give that in, to get some 50,000 rupees laptop. Right? How do you transport them? Water becomes extremely inefficient. Civilization needed something better. What makes good money? People gradually realized that money should have certain properties. Good money should be durable, it should not rot or spoil. Portable, easy to carry. Divisible, can be broken into smaller units. Scarce, not too easy to create, widely accepted. People trust it. So durable, portable, divisible, scarce, widely accepted. So early forms of money, different societies use salt. So in monsoon, the salt doesn't stay salt. Cells, cattle, beads, tea bricks. These worked for a while, but eventually metals became more popular. Why? Because metals were durable, divisible, portable. Durable, divisible, portable. Scarce and widely accepted are the two things missing here probably. Why gold became famous? For thousands of years, gold became one of humanity's favorite forms of money. Why gold? Because gold is rare, durable, difficult to counterfeit, easy to divide, easy to recognize. People everywhere trusted it. Gold wasn't valuable because governments said so. It was valuable because humans collectively valued it. Yeah. Gold wasn't valuable because governments said so. It was valuable because humans collectively valued it. The goldsmith problem. Imagine you are wealthy. You own lots of gold. Keeping it at home is risky. So you deposit it with a goldsmith. The goldsmith gives you a receipt. Soon people realize instead of carrying gold, they can simply exchange the receipt. The receipt starts functioning like money. This was one step toward modern banking, just like the gold bonds that we have right now. Let's say you have got gold. You give it somewhere, they give you some receipt, you share that receipt as gold. And that is much more safe. From gold to paper money. Eventually, governments began issuing paper notes. At first, these notes could often be exchanged for gold. The note was essentially a claim on stored gold. People trusted the note because they trusted they could redeem it. They could redeem it. Fiat money. Today, most currencies are fiat money. Fiat money means money that has value because governments declare it legal tender and society accepts it. Examples: Indian rupee, US dollar, euro, yen. These currencies are no longer backed directly by gold. So fiat money. Fiat money are not backed by gold. Money that has value because governments declared it legal tender and society accepts it. So this is not backed by gold. This is declared by government that this is money. Like Indian rupee, US dollar, euro, yen. Yen is from Japan. So these currencies are no longer backed directly by gold. Their value depends on trust, government stability, economic strength. Why a 500 rupees note has value? Think about it. A 500 rupees note is just paper, ink. Its material value is tiny. So why does it? Let's see how much money does it take? How much money does it take to make a note of 100 rupees? So let's see what is the answer. It costs the Reserve Bank approximately rupees 1.77 to print a single 100 rupees note. So a 100 rupees note can be made in 1.77 rupees. Approximate cost per note. 10 rupee note 0.96 rupees. 50 rupees note 1.13. 500 rupees note 2.29. So 100 rupees note is roughly 1.77 rupees it takes to make one note. The production cost varies across different denominations because of the specific security features, inks and cotton-based paper used. That's an interesting fact. Think about it. A 500 rupees note is just paper and ink, so it's 2 rupees, let's say. So why does it buy goods? Because millions of people agree that it has value because the government has said so. Money is fundamentally a system of shared belief and trust that is limited and that has been given a value, that has been given a trust, a belief that this costs this much. You can exchange things of this much rupees with this rupees, with this paper money. Money's three main jobs. Number one is medium of exchange. Money makes buying and selling easy. Instead of trading goats for shoes, you use money. This is liquid. You can use it anywhere. You don't have to bring goats stored of value. Money allows value to be saved for later. You can work today and spend later. The goat can die, right? So unit of account. Money provides a common measuring stick, like a common stick, a common thing. 100 rupees is 100 rupees. Instead of pricing everything in chickens, we use rupees. So medium of exchange, stored of value for later, unit of account, standardization. Why inflation matters? What is inflation? Imagine governments print enormous amount of money. So let's say there is a 100 rupees thing or $100 thing. You have a note, but the government prints whatever amount, unlimited amount of money. Now there is much more money chasing the same amount of goods, but the world has the same amount of goods, but the country has the same amount of goods for so many notes, so many. Let's say you have 100 rupees and $100. You have 1 kg of rice and you have 200 rupees and 1 kg of rice. So that same rice you will buy with 200 rupees instead of 100 rupees. So printing money is not a solution. So that's where inflation comes. The more money they print, there is more inflation. So the prices rise. Money loses purchasing power. This is called inflation. We'll study it deeply in session 7. So for now, remember, trust in money depends partly on keeping its value reasonably stable. So digital money. Today most money is in physical. So that even 2 rupees is not there. When your bank account is 10,000 rupees, there usually isn't a specific pile of notes waiting for you. Most money exists as digital records. Modern economies increasingly operate electronically. What about Bitcoin? In 2009, a new idea appeared, Bitcoin. Its creator wanted money that wasn't controlled by a government. So the creator wanted to make Bitcoin, which is not controlled by one government, had limited supply as it should be, operated through a decentralized network. So supporters see it as digital gold. Critics argue it has limitations as everyday money because the prices are very fluctuating. Regardless of opinions, Bitcoins shows that people continue experimenting with what money can be. So this is a concept, like a modern money concept, Bitcoin. Money is a social thing, social technology. Many inventions changed civilization, writing, agriculture, electricity, the internet. Money belongs in that list. It allows strangers to cooperate on a massive scale. Without money, global trade would shrink, specialization would suffer, modern economies would struggle. Philosophical insight. Money itself is not wealth. Imagine you're stranded alone on an island with $1 billion in cash, but no food, water, shelter. The money becomes almost useless. True wealth is goods, services, knowledge, productive capacity. Money is simply a tool that helps coordinate access to those things. So the five core ideas you learned today: barter has serious problems, goats for laptops. Money solves those problems. Gold became popular because of its properties. Modern money is based on trust. Money is not wealth. It is a tool for exchanging and storing value. So the real world applications, you can now better understand cash, bank accounts, digital payments, UPI, inflation. Inflation is a good concept. Gold investing, cryptocurrencies, and central banks. So that was the session 5. We have in session 6 the banks and loans, how things operate. So if you have any questions, you can put that on the comment. I'll try to learn that on the next session. So this is the session 6 in the next video on banks and loans. Thank you so much for watching the videos.